It's been such an amazing experience so far. The art here is amazing. The food was great, and we're so excited for the rest of the weekend.
I'm Anne Marie Barucki, and I'm here with Midtown Detroit, Inc., the producer of ArtX Detroit. And we're here at the Museum of Contemporary Art Detroit to kick off ArtX Detroit, the Kresge Arts Experience.
It is so consistent with the things that are happening around Detroit these days.
I saw John Donovan's work. It's disturbing and fantastic and evocative.
The vibe is really cool. I'm around all these other artsy-fartsy people like myself.
Hi, I'm Rip Rapson. I'm president of the Kresge Foundation in Detroit. And I think ArtX is stunning, not just for all of the vibrancy that it has for the here and now, but for what it suggests about a future Detroit.
A swirl of artistic expression going on.
It's kind of like our own Detroit South by Southwest. We got film, we got art, we got music.
All of the rich history of Detroit and all of the creativity was just awesome.
And she brought back so much memories.
Hear the sounds, the sights, the mood, the music, the pulse of a time that's long gone.
There's a lot of like hybrid objects, maybe two cultures kind of merged into one vessel.
These early artists sacrificed for the things that we take for granted as African American artists.
It was nice to have a movie that read her poetry, where we felt we got to know her.
Informative, educational, and rewarding.
They call it World Without Borders, so it's a collaboration with other musicians from around the world.
And it just felt like we were immersed in these cultures that were all working together, and it was beautiful.
Very multicultural, lots of different instruments that I've honestly never even heard of.
I went to the DIA and they had jazz. I went to the Science Center, they had rap.
And I guess this is Motown right now here at the Majestic.
This is my first experience with Terry Peak. It's kind of an out-of-body experience. Jazz band, just kind of stream of conscious, feel the wind.
Riding the elevator up and down.
So good that we danced in the elevator up and down maybe like 3 times.
It's theater at its simplest, and then theater at its really in an involved kind of state artistically.
Provoking the theater of the mind.
The use of metaphor, the depth of the language and the storytelling.
Takes you back to the tradition of griots that go all the way back to the mother continent.
It was like a blues, it was a poem, it was a story, it was a telling, and it was sexy.
It's an enormous amount of depth and intelligence and creativity.
We have so much talent here in Detroit.
I am blown away. It's an 11, not a 10.
I'm leaving inspired and excited about doing more great work about Detroit, Detroit's history, and excited to see what happens next for Detroit. It's just absolutely thrilling weekend.
For what it's worth, it's here, it's now. ArtX.
I sit way back in the very last row. I still had Saturday night on my breath.